Hi, I'm Lourdes for HealingCrystals.com.
I'm Tara for HealingCrystals.com.
Today we'd like to talk to you about the energy of Aries.
That's right. It's a whole new cycle, people.
Yes, it is.
The zodiac has started up again. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac.
Mm-hmm. And it comes at the right time for
That's
us,
right.
spring.
That's right. You see how everything, I love how the universe just kind of all comes together.
Yes.
Everything starts at once with spring, even though January 1st is New Year's, but really kind of like, the zodiac starts now.
Yes.
It's nice. I like that.
Now, you are she's our astrological expert. So tell me, what crystals do you like for...
Well, here's the thing about Aries, okay? It's the first sign of the zodiac. Mm-hmm. Aries has to be first. That's all there is to it. Aries is very driven. Aries wants to be first in line, first up at bat. Aries is very driven to succeed. It's fire energy.
Yes.
It's very aggressive energy, but not in a bad way, in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
persistent.
It's persistent. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Aries doesn't have the careless energy of, say, Sagittarius. Fire sign. Sagittarius is a little more like wee. Aries is very focused and very driven, and it's excellent energy for getting stuff done. Another beautiful thing, if you look at the zodiac, it comes right after Pisces. Pisces is meant to give you time to relax and reflect. Now you've had that time, you should be ready to go.
I agree.
While Pisces was in play, you could let go of things that you don't need any longer. You can start thinking about where you want to go and what you want to do. And then Aries can get you running out the door and on the way. So for that kind of energy, what I really like is I like moss agate.
Oh,
and I like Vesuvinite. Very fiery, aggressive energy. These are the kinds of crystals that you can... You know what else I like? Which I always wear is green tourmaline.
Green tourmaline is beautiful.
Very, I always wear like a green and a pink tourmaline to balance my energies. Mm-hmm. It's very like masculine, aggressive, making things happen kind of energy. Moss agate is wonderful for new beginnings, for success as you're going forward. The only detrimental thing, if you will, about Aries energy is that it can be almost too aggressive sometimes. It can be too much. It doesn't know how to take a step back and study things and look at things. So what I also like for Aries is I like Untitled. Mm-hmm. Untitled is a very airy, it gives you a little bit of air energy that will help you to concentrate and to maybe take a step back and think a little bit. It kind of tones this down. You don't really want to go with a water crystal because a water crystal is just gonna put the fire out. Mm-hmm. You want something that's going to add to the fire. So I like Untitled, and then I also like a blue tiger's eye. A blue tiger's eye, again, it's kind of an earthy energy that's going to go well with the fire of these crystals. And the blue tiger's eye is going to open up your third eye and help you to really see more, because sometimes you can get blind. Aries energy is almost blind. It's so focused.
Yes. Now, I like brown tiger's eye or yellow tiger's eye.
Okay.
Because if you may not have many houses in Aries, if you don't have many groups or much energy there, you can use this to help support that energy.
Well, that's the thing about whenever we talk about these signs, that's something that's important that everybody should know. Remember, the sun is in Aries. All of us are going to feel this energy. That's all there is to it. You don't have to be a Pisces in order to be feeling, a little lethargic right now. And I'll bet if you talk to, how you feel, you talk to other people, everybody's just kind of like, oh. Once the sun moves into Aries, everybody's going to be like, let's go. So even if you're not in Aries, you don't have to have any of your houses or anything in Aries. You're still going to feel the energy, and these crystals are going to help you.
Right. That's why the yellow supports that. For anybody who wants more of that, because you feel it, but not as much as others. That drive. This will help support it.
I like the tiger's eye for courage too.
Yes, for courage, for life, for solar plexus. It's wonderful.
Yep.
Now, I know you say you don't want to put the water out, but sometimes I think Aries needs to be calmed down a little. At least some of the Aries around me, I have to say.
And that's fair enough. You live with Aries. I do not. So.
I have quite a few Aries around me.
Exactly.
Moonstone. Moonstone is water energy.
Right.
And there you have the sun you have the moon.
Right.
You combine the two.
That's true. To be honest, though, it is water energy, but I always think of it as being a little earthy, too, the moonstones. So...
It depends. See how you feel about it, because all of us are different in how we interpret it. I also like selenite, because again, that moon energy, that water energy, I'm going to keep going there to just temper it down a little. So if you want to just temper it down a little, pick a stone that's not going to vibrate you off the planet. Just pick a smaller, more gentler stone to balance it.
The best thing to do is experiment and see what works with you. Because, you know what, a selenite is going to work for one person, and a blue tiger's eye is going to work for somebody else. And some crystal that we haven't even talked about may be what works best for you. So you want to experiment and always trust your instinct. You could go to your bowl of crystals and say, you know what's going to be the best one to help me with the Aries energy, and just reach in, and whatever you pick out, that could be what's going to help you.
Totally.
Yep.
So always trust that. What is really beneficial is when you buy a crystal, if you're buying the small tumble stones or the chip stones, buy a couple so you can experiment.
Oh, absolutely.
That way, if one doesn't work for you, personally, you can give it away, or perhaps it'll work in a grid, or it'll work in the room, but not necessarily for you wearing it or carrying it.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. You can never have too many crystals.
Never.
For healingcrystals.com, I'm Tara.
And I'm Lourdes.